Now, I really fancy doing an 808 shootout, and I really wanted to do an 808 shootout because I not only produce music, but I play a lot of live gigs as well. And I take out a lot of keyboards sometimes just to kind of get the 808 replication in some of my gigs. So I thought, well, what about doing a little shootout? Because I make sounds too. So I thought, okay, let's do some plugins versus keyboards, and then you guys can be the judge on what you think sounds best. I've got a little loop here that I played on the Gaia. So I thought how best to test, 808s. And I thought, how best to test an 808. Got to play a little trap loop. So I've got a trap loop, the best way I thought I could test out the 808. Now let's go ahead and listen to the first one. So what we've got here is the ES2. Now I'm quite surprised. The ES2 is it's got a little knock to it. Now I've got an OTT compression. I love this OTT. Sometimes it can just do, it can just be over the top. I've got some presets I made in there. This is Bass Flavors 4. And I've also got my driver on there. I love the driver. Just got it kind of peeking over the filter. Definitely doing bits on that. My ES2. In fact, I've got these presets. If you want these presets, I've got them for free. I'll put them on my website. You can download them. The ES2 stock plugin. Let's see what the OTT is doing. Okay, so it's just molding it. Bringing out the low end, definitely. All right, let's take a listen to the next one. Okay, so the next one, now it doesn't sound as punchy as the ES2, but on the massive 808, I definitely went for a sloppy feel. So I know when I go for a sloppy feel, because when I was shaping the sound, I put some delay on the intro. Well, not the intro, the start of the 808, because I really wanted that, that kind of new 808. So it's quite sloppy. Again, I've got my OTT on there. I like my OTT. But this time I brought in some tape saturation as well. Tape saturation definitely helped with the massive 808. Just makes it hit a bit harder. It's not as knocking as the ES2, but it definitely helps it, gives it a bit more weight. But I like this one because of the delayed attack. What it does do though is kind of makes your timing a little off, even though I'm on in most parts. Because I've got the delay on there. Just makes the 808 sound a little bit out of time, but that's good. That's cool. All right, let's move on. Listen to the keyboards now. I got the Moog 808 out. Now this was a real hard one to shape on the Moog. There's no real sine wave on there. But I managed to kind of pull together some sort of 808 sound. And I'm getting some of the drive. Like obviously I wanted some of my distortion plugin on there. But I'm using a pedal on the Moog. I take this pedal out quite a lot when I'm on gigs. And it's the Mojo by TC Electronics, like a distortion overdrive pedal. I'm just cranking the bass end on that quite a bit actually, and some drive just to kind of push the sound to kind of cut through the mix. Sounds alright. Sounds alright. Let's listen to the next one. So the Roland Gaia, this one definitely suffers. It needs more low end. And I probably would boost this on, if I was playing it from my amp, I'd probably boost the low end on my amp on this one. But out of the four, this is probably the weakest. So I'm playing it through my POG. So I put a little bit of octave and some bit of distortion on there. But still, definitely need some low end. If I put some EQ on there, boost down here. Probably not even that. I probably still would use the 808 on the Gaia. Live, would I? Actually, I probably would use the Moog. I use the Gaia a lot more because it's more versatile. But definitely the Moog sounding a lot better now. But what I'm definitely more surprised about is the ES2. I put a link to these two presets in the description. Go ahead and head into my website, you can get those. And I might do a tutorial on how I made the 808 on the Moogs. I'm quite surprised. But yeah, thanks guys.